Where two or three are gathered in my name, there am I among them. You have heard that verse at every sparsely attended prayer meeting of your life. The room is mostly empty. Someone feels the need to apologize for the turnout, and then someone else says it. Don't worry, where two or three are gathered, he is here. Now, is Jesus present at your small prayer meeting? Absolutely. But that is not what this verse is about, and if we're being honest, using it that way accidentally teaches something strange, as if Jesus needs a minimum attendance requirement to show up. He doesn't. He is present with the believer who prays entirely alone. Matthew 6 says exactly that. Go into your room, shut the door, and your Father who sees in secret is there. So what is Matthew 18:20 actually about? Read the 5 verses before it. Matthew 18, starting at verse 15, is Jesus laying out the process for confronting sin inside the community. If your brother sins against you, go to him privately. If he won't listen, take 1 or 2 others with you, and here is the key, that every charge may be established by the evidence of 2 or 3 witnesses. That phrase is a direct quotation of Deuteronomy 19:15, the standard of evidence in Israel's courts. The 2 or 3 are witnesses in a disciplinary proceeding. This is judicial language. Then Jesus says that what this gathered community binds on earth will be bound in heaven, and what it looses on earth will be loosed in heaven. Binding and loosing in Greek, deo and luo, were the technical terms rabbis used for making authoritative rulings, declaring what was permitted and what was forbidden. Jesus is granting his community real authority to handle sin, confrontation, and reconciliation, and promising that heaven stands behind that authority when it is exercised faithfully. And then comes verse 20. Where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, gathered for this painful, awkward, grace-filled work of confronting sin and pursuing reconciliation, there am I among them. Do you see what that changes? This is not a promise about pleasant worship gatherings. It is a promise about the hardest thing a church community ever does, telling the truth to someone who is drifting, and doing it in a way designed at every step to win them back, not to expel them. Notice the whole passage is rescue-shaped. It sits directly between the parable of the shepherd leaving the 99 to find 1 lost sheep, and Peter asking how many times he has to forgive, where Jesus answers 70 times 7. Confrontation, in Jesus' design, is surrounded on both sides by relentless mercy. Here is why the accurate reading is better than the coffee mug version. The misquote gives you a Jesus who attends meetings. The real text gives you a Jesus who is personally present in the most uncomfortable room in the church, the room where hard truth is spoken in love, where a relationship hangs in the balance, where reconciliation is being fought for. Most of us avoid that room our entire lives. Jesus promises to stand in it. The God of the Bible does not wait for a crowd. He shows up where restoration is being attempted. That is the heart of the gospel itself. A God who confronts sin not to condemn the world, but so that the world through him might be saved. That's the promise. And it was better than the misquote all along.